Yo, 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 Nakama Worldwide, welcome back to Conqueror's Aki Corner. It's your boy Serge.
Yo.
It's your boy Rooks.
What's happening?
And it's your boy Vim. And we are back again, bringing you another live reaction / chapter review of My Hero Academia. That's Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 283, 75.
We had a few things to say about that title there. What is that related to? But before we get into that, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like, and we'd like to give a massive shout out and thank you to everyone that's been supporting us so far. Always appreciated. But let's find out what the 75 is.
All right, let's do this, man. So we've got front cover, just looks like we've got all the class A. They all look distraught. They all look like they're in that position where they're supposed to be in, and it's not looking good. It's looking kind of bleak. And then we just see the wreckage that has been caused by Gigantomachia as he's pummeled through. Shoji, are the heroes, it's too far. I can't confirm either way. Absurd. We only survived because they didn't consider us worthy enemies. Muggage. And then we see, has Gigantomachia evolved? That's why we're alive. So Gigantomachia is looking like he's developed some kind of, or he's manipulated his hardening to have some kind of claws, because he looks like a crab almost, to me anyway.
I think he can do something similar to what All For One could do. You see how his body was changed when he was fighting at Kamina. I think it's Kamina. And his arm increased in size. I think he might be able to do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, and you can see that he's gone past our young heroes, and he was not bothered with them at all. Majestic, your decisions and actions were correct. You kids played this right. Whatever happens now, don't ever doubt that. Hey, shouldn't the sedative have kicked in by now, Shroom? Our decisions, our moves. Wow. So, and then we got a little Mineta. Did we do the right thing? Really? And the heroes too. Did they make the right choices? And then we see all the, oh my God, that city has been toppled. You see people running through, trying to evacuate people. Seriously, this whole nightmare, didn't we just make it all worse? And you know what? Look at Dabby, the way he's riding. He's got that view, like looking like, hey! Like, he's loving it, man.
As well as that, Hawk's in the top by a Mineta.
Yeah, that's Hawks. Bandaged up like a mummy. Well,
Yeah.
At least it seems like he's alive. We can take that from it.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got the doctor. You don't say. He's really coming, huh? You nearly had us beat. If not for that one slip up. Shut up. Shigaraki waking up turned everything on its head. Gigantomachia is a calamity who lives and dies for his master's sake. The foot soldiers we call Nomu were modeled after the big fella.
Man.
Okay. Because every king needs his soldiers. Right. Good. Strong ones. And now with Machia on the move, total destruction is inevitable. Shigaraki will bring your hero-saturated society crumbling down.
That's crazy. So we've got Aizawa laying down on the floor there. Midoriya looking in shock. Shoto looking over. Endeavor says, Shoto, I had to help Ryuku and the rest first. Cool off with the ice. It should at least provide some comfort. And then we've got Midoriya dash off. Nah, damn it. Now, elevate his leg and stop the bleeding with his binding cloth. So I think that is assuming that he did cut his leg off or he attempted. Crap, it gets tangled so easily. What's with this cloth? Deku, just run. And Deku's like, no. So he's crying. He's in rage mode at the moment. So we go over to Shigaraki. Well, time to die. Ooh. And he's just been sliced or something. He says, huh? That's right. Ah, I see. I get why I was all busted up just a second ago. I had to push past my body's limits to keep moving. Okay, so is that his own body that's just giving way, or was that Midoriya that attacked him? Okay. But now my Hyper Regan quirk is back. My body shouldn't have any limits at all. crazy. What's the date today? So Midoriya's looking in shock saying, his body. This is Gran Torino said, he got the All for One quirk transplanted into him. And then we've got like flashbacks of pictures of Midoriya. It says that power is too much for his body to keep up with. Okay. So he might implode now, is what we're saying here. So completion status 75%. Okay, so this is most probably what the 75 was relating to in the beginning. So stay with us, Mirko. You win this by staying alive, and you will win. So whatever. Hyper Regan is still working. And then we're flipping over between Midoriya and Shigaraki. One touch should end this. So it looks like he's about to do, was it Decay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we got Black. Woo! He's picking up everyone from the ground, and he's launched himself in the air. One for all, the 7th users were floating. That's Shimura's float up here is where I'll beat you. I swear it, with all I got. This is why I said to you, he needs something that's going to be able to levitate him from the ground because you can't decay the air. This is mad. Okay.
But you know what? To be fair, he can somewhat decay in the air because he could throw a stone at him if he wanted to.
Yeah. Let's see how technical they get with that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, that was nice, though.
Nice way to end it.
Very quick chat. Lots of action. I mean, I never realized Aiza was in that bad of a way. Aiza he's in some serious trouble.
When he got hit with the tranquilizer, that should inevitably take his power away. Whether it has or not is a question, but his instant reaction is to cut the virus short. I'm gonna cut my leg off where it is before it spreads. But do they know enough about it to know that that's what will happen if he cuts it off? So,
well, it seems that Deku wants to black whip quite a lot as well, man.
For sure.
This is what Koya does. He makes sure that they train without us knowing how much they've trained, and he's probably gotten a grasp of it to a very good degree. But now float's kicked in. I think that's just more instinctual and adrenaline. I don't think he really understands what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's 3 quacks.
It's terrible, man.
He's got two known other quirks, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's got one for all as it's.
What's the bit at the bottom of the last page when it goes one for all the 7th users? Is that what float is? So is that another awakening?
No.
He's All Might's sensei.
Is what?
All Might sensei. You know All Might's teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that her quirk was float.
Okay, so he's now grasping float.
Yeah.
He never had float before, so that would be the 3rd one.
I think it's 2nd.
No, the 2nd one was Black Whip.
But then I don't think they consider All for One itself as one of the additional quirks, if that makes sense.
Oh no, it's the 2nd additional, but it's his 3rd total. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just the way they phrased it. One for all's the 7th user's quirk float is what they were trying to say, I think, anyway. Yeah. That's madness. But then I wonder what that means for this whole thing here, because Shigaraki's going backwards and Midoriya's enhancing. Are they both going to like overload?
No, because Shigaraki's regenerating. You can see his body actually come in pieces together. So the last panel showing you that his regen quirk's coming back to the point where he's being able to, even though his body can't handle it, he's going to be able to.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is fast becoming the Deku versus Shigaraki show, man. Like, what's happening with everyone else?
They're not important.
It's 2 powers. And it's a convenient power as well, the fact that he can float. Like, because when at first I saw, I was like, if he's just jumped and he has to come down eventually, then he's screwed. But The fact that he can stay up there, he's got that hang time.
Yeah, it'd be interesting how it all works because the quirk is somewhat similar to
Gravity.
Uraka's. Yeah, it's almost not as good. It's a rip-off of the quirk almost because she can levitate everything, and he can just levitate himself, right?
It's also that he like remember how he couldn't really manage Black Whip when he first kind of for him to be able to manage float as well as Black Whip and the way he struggles with All for One's power itself, it's like that soon, like, and in the heat of battle, it's a bit much for me.
I don't think he's really managed it. I think it's adrenaline and instinct at the moment.
Aiza was all right. It was nice to see that Hawks is cool. I mean, he's not cool. Sorry, that's loosely spoken, but he's still there.
Yeah.
What do you guys think Hawks' position is to come back? What can he what does he serve now?
An escape route. I think all he can do is look and maybe advise. That's all I think he can do at this moment.
Crazy chapter, man.
Well, let us know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow.
But from Conqueror's Haki Corner, it is a peace out.